Each year, 1.3 million people lose their lives to car accidents globally. That's more than 3,000 fatalities every single day. A stark truth that underscores the unsettling reality of car accidents. These aren't just statistics, they represent the lives of fathers, mothers, children, friends, cut short by a moment of chaos on the roads. Car accidents, whether they're minor fender benders or catastrophic collisions, are a grim testament to the dangers lurking in our everyday commutes. They highlight the importance of safety, caution, and responsibility behind the wheel. However, some accidents stand out, not just for their frequency, but for their sheer severity. They serve as chilling reminders of the potential devastation when things go wrong on the road. So buckle up as we take a sobering journey into the world of vehicular mishaps. Today, we dive into the world of vehicular mishaps and explore the top 10 most horrific car accidents ever recorded. We start our countdown with an unfortunate event from Slovenia. This incident, like a bolt from the blue, occurred on an otherwise ordinary day. It involved two vehicles, a compact car and a large SUV, both of which were moving at high speed on a highway. The circumstances were nothing out of the ordinary until a momentary lapse of attention turned an everyday drive into a disastrous event. The compact car, unable to brake in time, collided with the SUV, resulting in severe damage to both vehicles. The aftermath was a chilling sight, a stark reminder of the devastating power of high-speed collisions. Thankfully, the occupants of both cars survived, albeit with injuries. This incident in Slovenia, while tragic, serves as an important reminder of the potential dangers that lurk on our roads. It underscores the importance of always being vigilant when behind the wheel. A stark reminder that even the most routine drives can turn into nightmares. Next on our list is a shocking incident from Down Under. In the sun-drenched expanses of Australia, a collision unfolded that left everyone aghast. It was a seemingly ordinary day when, suddenly, the tranquility was shattered. Two cars were involved, a sleek sports car and a sturdy family SUV. The sports car, in its high-speed enthusiasm, disregarded a stop sign and collided with the SUV. The aftermath was nothing short of devastating. Both vehicles were left in a state of ruin. The sports car crumpled like a tin can, the SUV flipped on its side, a chilling testament to the force of the impact. Miraculously, despite the severity of the accident, the passengers of both vehicles survived, albeit with significant injuries. This incident, a stark reminder of the potential danger lurking on even the most idyllic roadways, underscores the importance of vigilance behind the wheel. This incident reminds us that road safety should never be taken for granted. In the 8th place is a tragic accident from the frozen roads of Russia. This chilling incident unfolded when a combination of high speed and icy conditions led to an unfortunate collision involving several cars. The accident occurred on a notorious stretch of road known for its treacherous winter conditions. Among the cars involved were some of the most popular models in Russia, including a Lada Vesta and a UAZ Patriot. The repercussions of this incident were far-reaching, resulting in significant loss and damage. It led to an increased emphasis on road safety measures in the country, particularly during the harsh winter months. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the perils that come with high-speed driving on icy roads, and stresses the importance of adapting driving habits to suit the weather conditions. A chilling reminder of the dangers that icy roads can present. Let's move on to our 7th place, a horrific crash that took place in Brazil. Coming up next is a horrific crash from the bustling streets of Brazil. In the heart of this vibrant country where the rhythm of life pulses through the lanes, a devastating collision occurred that shocked both locals and the world alike. It was a day like any other, with the usual ebb and flow of traffic, until a sudden, unforeseen turn of events changed everything. Two vehicles found themselves at the center of this catastrophe. A sleek sports car, revving with power, and a humble family sedan, carrying precious cargo. In a flash, these two worlds collided, resulting in a scene of chaos and destruction. The aftermath was equally gut-wrenching. Twisted metal, shattered glass, and lives forever altered. Despite the best efforts of emergency services, the damage had been done. The echoes of this accident serve as a chilling reminder of the fragility of life, and the unpredictability of the road. This crash underscores the importance of responsible driving, even in busy city streets. In 6th place is an appalling collision from India. This incident illustrates the terrifying outcome when speed and negligence come together on the road. It involved a high-performance sports car, a symbol of luxury and power, and an unsuspecting compact car, a representation of everyday life for many. The sports car, hurtling at a speed well beyond the limit, collided with the compact car at an intersection. The impact was so severe that both cars were left unrecognizable. The aftermath was a chilling scene of devastation and loss. The occupants of both vehicles faced life-threatening injuries. Despite the best efforts of emergency services, the collision claimed lives and left others with lasting scars. This accident served as a stark reminder to all Indian motorists about the risks of reckless driving. It highlighted the importance of respecting speed limits, observing traffic rules, and recognizing the potential consequences of one's actions on the road. A sobering reminder of the dire consequences of reckless driving. Halfway through our list is a dreadful incident from South Africa. A seemingly average day took a horrifying turn when a high-speed chase led to a catastrophic collision. A luxury sports car, a symbol of prestige and power, was involved. Its driver, blinded by adrenaline and the thrill of speed, lost control. The vehicle, once a marvel of engineering, was reduced to a mangled wreck in a matter of seconds. The aftermath was a chilling sight, a stark testament to the destructive potential of speed when it's not respected. Emergency services arrived swiftly, their sirens piercing the stunned silence that had fallen over the scene. The driver survived, but the consequences of his actions were severe and life-altering. This dreadful incident, a stark warning of the risks that speeding poses, is a reminder to all of us. It's not just about the driver, but everyone else on the road too. Remember, the need for speed should never outweigh the need for safety. A stark warning of the risks that speeding poses. In the fourth place is a distressing accident from the land of the rising sun, Japan. This unfortunate event unfolded in a bustling city where the delicate balance between tradition and modernity is evident. A high-speed collision involving a luxury sports car and a family sedan, both known for their advanced safety features. The former, a symbol of power and speed, was being driven at an excessively high speed, while the latter was a beacon of safety for a family returning from a peaceful day out. The collision resulted in severe damage to both vehicles, and more tragically, the loss of life. Despite Japan's stringent traffic rules and advanced road safety measures, this accident highlights the catastrophic outcomes when these rules are flagrantly disregarded. The aftermath was a chilling sight, with twisted metal and shattered glass strewn across the otherwise pristine streets. This accident is a tragic reminder of the importance of following traffic rules. We're now at the third place with a terrifying crash from the USA. In this shocking incident, a high-speed chase down a suburban street resulted in a catastrophic collision. A sports car, under the control of a reckless driver, lost control and collided head-on with an oncoming family sedan. The impact was so severe that both vehicles were reduced to twisted metal in an instant. The aftermath painted a grim picture, with emergency services working tirelessly to rescue the passengers from the wreckage. The unfortunate driver of the family sedan survived but sustained severe injuries, while the reckless driver didn't make it, paying the ultimate price for his rash actions. The incident served as a stark reminder of the dangers of reckless driving, underlining the importance of safety on the roads. It's a horrifying example of how a split-second decision can change everything, turning a normal day into a nightmare. A horrifying example of how a split-second decision can change everything. In the second place is an alarming collision from China. In a bustling city where the swirling dance of cars and pedestrians is a common sight, an unexpected event turned an ordinary day into a nightmare. Two luxury cars, a sleek black sedan and a fiery red sports car, were caught in the maelstrom. The black sedan, a symbol of elegance and power, was making its way through the city's arteries when the unthinkable happened. A fiery red sports car, a beast on wheels, entered the scene. Driven by a young man who was reportedly distracted, the sports car slammed into the sedan with a force that sent shockwaves through the crowd. The aftermath was devastating. Both cars, once the epitome of luxury and speed, were reduced to twisted wreckage. The drivers thankfully survived the collision, but the incident served as a chilling reminder of the potential consequences of distracted driving. A shocking testament to the perils of distracted driving. And now, we've reached the most horrific car accident on our list, a catastrophic event in France. This chilling incident took place on a seemingly ordinary day. The vehicles involved were a family sedan and a delivery truck, a collision that would result in a scene of unimaginable devastation. The sedan was carrying a family of 4, while the delivery truck was on its usual route. Tragically, the collision resulted in a catastrophic explosion, a nightmarish scene that shook the entire region. In the aftermath, the wreckage told a sorrowful story. The family in the sedan didn't survive and the truck driver sustained severe injuries. Emergency services worked tirelessly to manage the situation, their efforts lasting well into the night. This accident stands as a stark reminder of the devastating effects that a car accident can have, not just on those involved but on their loved ones as well. It's a morbid topic, but it's crucial to recognize the severity of car accidents. As we wind up this list of the 10 most terrifying car accidents globally, it's essential to remember the key takeaway from each unfortunate event. These incidents aren't just statistics or headlines. They're stark reminders of the preciousness of human life and the responsibility we all bear when we get behind the wheel. From the unsettling event in Slovenia to the catastrophic accident in France, each incident underscores the importance of road safety and responsible driving. Whether it's adhering to speed limits, maintaining our vehicles, or simply being aware of our surroundings, these seemingly small actions can significantly reduce the risk of such disastrous events. In conclusion, let's strive to make our roads safer. Let's respect the lives of others and our own by driving responsibly. Remember, the decisions you make behind the wheel can have far-reaching consequences. Drive safe.